The Kiger. Like tiger. Shame even that kind of annoys me. So, this is not my favorite compact budget SUV. I'm going to put it right there at the beginning of the review. And as much as I hate doing a negative review, I also hate blowing smoke up a manufacturer's ass. So I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be fair, but I'm going to be honest, okay? This isn't as good as its rivals. There are just too many things that irk me, and I think will irk other people. Okay, so I'm in the top of the range 1-litre turbo intense mated to an auto transmission. So right at the top there, comes in at just under 290,000 Rand, which is a fabulous price. Okay, it's competitive. It's what you'd expect around here. You also get a lot of the spec for it that you would also expect from the sort of rivals. So you've got automatic climate control, keyless start, rear sensors with a rear view camera. You've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is wireless, which makes no difference though, because there's no wireless charger, where there's a perfectly good shelf here for it, but there isn't one. So you have to plug it into the USB anyway. So you have a wire plug in your phone. I mean, I didn't really care about that, to be honest, because whether my phone's plugged in or not, I don't know. It doesn't really faze me too much. But I think the sort of, we got wireless, that's kind of pointless. Don't say that then. The other thing is the lack of cup holders. I went on about it in my review on a couple of platforms. It really bugs me because it's an oversight and it shouldn't be. It costs probably 4 Rand to put in a piece of plastic here. I mean, I have no idea how much it costs, but apparently you can get it from the manufacturer when you buy the car, and they'll put in like this little plastic separatory thing, which I think is crap. I don't think you should have to pay for that. And if I was a dealer, I would just put it in anyways. Okay, take that fall. Can't be, what is it? How much? Surely, someone tell me. Anyways, so that's an issue. The rear view mirror, it's got that quid thing. So every time I look at it, I want to vom. It's like looking through glasses when you don't need to wear glasses. So that sucks. Don't love it. The other thing, this. If I turn the car off, this doesn't come up. So automatic, whatever, fine, lock, unlock, fine, I get it. That's not going to work. But what does bother me is that I should be able to just open my door and this come up. And now I have to, when last did you go like this? I don't know. It automatically locks, I think, when I'm driving. So that's good. I like that. But I don't like that I have to unlock it. I'm so lazy now. I'm such a diva. But you know, I'm here to be critical. But we have some music to cheer us up. Every butterfly I get belongs to you. And all I am is you. Every time I think I'm falling, I think you're falling too. So the interior plastics as well are not great. Just overall, the cabin feels really cheap. And I know that it is a budget car, but when I compare it to something like the Kia Sonet, there's almost no comparison. You know, and I'm not just saying that because you all think I'm like Kia for skrik. I literally put my mum's money where my mouth is, and she's bought herself a Kia Sonet. And I would never let my mum buy a car that I didn't fully approve of. So I wouldn't let her buy this if this was, you know, within the competitors and stuff. It's just not as good as them. Starts and ends with you. I wanna play it one more time. What it does have, though, so I'm not only negative, is it's got a fabulous boot. I think it's at like 403 litres. The rear legroom and rear space is fab. It's quite comfortable back there. That I really do appreciate. And I think when you're buying in this segment, you know, it's for family and stuff, you want the most space that you can get. So well done there. The 1-litre turbo engine, I quite love. I don't have a problem with it. The only problem I have is that it's not very refined, and so it can be quite grumbly. So when I'm just idling at a robot, it's like, and I can feel the vibrations, and I don't love that. There is a 1-litre naturally aspirated engine. I wouldn't go for that one. You can mate it to an AMT. I would certainly not do that, okay? I've warned you, don't do that. You're mad. This auto that I quite love, and power delivery is sort of instant. So all of that, the drive is fine. It's a bit harsh. So basically, again, I think everything just feels a little bit less refined than its competitors. If this was the first budget compact SUV to come out, I'd probably be like, okay, it's a budget SUV. The problem is that the rivals have set the bar quite high. This for me just feels like a big quid in a way, and I'm not a quid fan, as you know. I really hate that car. I understand why it sells well, but I would not recommend it to somebody. And I don't think I'd recommend this to somebody. I would rather say, look at the rivals. Look at the Kia Sonet, the Urban Cruiser, the Vitara Brezza, same car. Okay, so I could call it the Urban Brezza if I want. So yeah, I feel bad because I don't dislike all Renault products, do you know? I just really am not a fan of this one compared to all the others, unfortunately. Breaking my silence.